Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I am your 23-year-old cash stuffer. I cashed off because I love the flexibility that it gives to live in the present while still preparing for your future. So if that's something you'd like to do too, please continue watching. Hi guys, I hope you've been well and thank you so much for bearing with me while I am not that consistent with posting. I feel like I've promised you guys a few videos that I didn't deliver and I'm so sorry about that, but you know, my excuse is that my work is pretty busy at the moment while we are closing out the financial year because we do work in the public sector, so there's a lot of accounting and financials involved in that, so we are pretty busy, but I am here to bring you another video finally. And we have a little bit of a different number today, which I will explain later why. But let's quickly do a fan so I can show you guys the amount we are cash stuffing today. A lot of 50s today because I got part of this money is $300 wellness subsidy that my company gave back to me. So that's amazing. Let's count the money together. We have 1, 2, 354, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 90, 200, 10, 15, and 20. So we have $1,220. Let's pop it on the tray and let's get started. Alrighty, money's on the tray. Let's begin with our variable expenses binder. And FYI, I actually did film last week a cash stuffing, but I didn't post it because I kept getting calls from work even though it was my lunch break. So I just decided I was gonna give up. So sorry about that. I didn't want to refilm it, but anyway. So as I mentioned before, I am putting my monthly amount into this, and it is the mid of June, and my monthly amount can be disregarded at the moment. Groceries, we are over budget by around $50. Eating out, we still have $45 in here, so if I do need to buy some groceries, I'll probably take money out from eating out. And then we have transport, which has $60 in here, which is great. I don't think it'll be enough for the end of the month, so we might have to reevaluate our amounts in here, but we do still have $70 in personal, and that is accruing from last week and the week before, so that's lovely. The only amount we're going to put in here is $250s for the personal category, 50 for me, 50 for my partner, and I will give my partner his 50 after I film this when he comes home from work. So basically for myself, I have 120, and I'm still I'm thinking about what I should do with the leftover. Should I keep it in here so I can splurge on something big? Because I have been wanting a MacBook, and I have been wanting to go to see a foot doctor, and I haven't been able to because I don't have the finances to. So maybe I was thinking to do that. Or should I save it towards a saving challenge? I don't know. I'll think about that, but please give me some suggestions on what you think I should do with that money. Anyway, let us move on to the next binder, which will be the purple binder, our short-term sinking funds. So firstly, we have our bills, of course, and for bills, we put in $75 every single week. So we have 50, 70, and 5. Pretty sure our internet and electricity will come out this month, but we will see how it goes. We have 51, 20, 40, 60, 5, 70, 170 in bills. It's a good number, and our bills come out quarterly, so it's good to bulk it up while we can. Next is variable expenses, and we did a little bit of splurging. We spent $150, and this was an accumulation of random things. One of our cats pooped on a doona, so we had to get it dry cleaned. Obviously, we threw out the cover, but the doona itself, we went to get it dry cleaned, which cost around $45. 2, we bought Ugg boots for my partner. He's going to the mountains for a ski trip, So he will need that, which was $100. And the last one was my skincare. I have a little bit of rashes now that winter's coming. My face is getting quite dry, so I got some skincare for that. So that is that. But anyway, thank God we've been saving up some money for this. Actually, I don't think I took out the money from here, so let me do that quickly. 150 out. All right, so we're gonna put in 70 in here today. So now we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, $205. That's lovely. Thank God we have this variables envelope just in case we buy random stuff, because we literally have no extra money for anything right now. All right, car is for my car payment that I pay to my parents every single month, and it is $640 for the month. So we are going to be putting in the usual amount, which is $160, which will bring us to a total of 1, 2, 3, 54, 55, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So 565 in here, which means next week we'll be able to pay them for the month. The next payment. Lovely. Next up is hosting will get skipped, although I will be hosting very soon, but I doubt I will need very much. So that's all good. Physical therapy is negative right now. It is negative $35. Me and my partner both went for massages over the weekend. We needed to. Nothing wrong with that. But we are going to be putting in $100, and that is from the subsidy that we got, that I got back from my company. So with that, I actually have put aside the amount. So I'll put this back, and if we minus 35 from 100, it will be 65. That'll be the amount in physical therapy. This is so important because my back is always in a lot of pain. I have been stretching it out a lot, but I think I need to maybe do some weights or something that will help strengthen it and not only stretch it. Anyway, next up is movement, and movement is getting $200. And this is also again from the subsidy. We have 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60. So 360 in here. And I think that'll be enough for a gym membership, to be honest. As I mentioned, I probably need to do weight training to strengthen my back and to lower my back issues, but we will research and get back to you. Next up is the cat's envelope, and for once it is not negative. We're going to be putting in $90 as usual. I know it's a big amount, but the cats are a lot. There's 3 of them, so they need a lot of food. So we have 51, 20, 40, 140 in here. I think we are probably going to need to buy their wet food in about a week or so that'll be perfect. A good amount to have in there. Furniture is getting skipped, gifts is getting skipped, so purple binder done. Let's move on to our last binder, which is the white binder. And this is our long-term sinking funds. So for the purple binder, the most important one here is our emergency fund. If we can get to around 1 month is our first goal, which is 6K. And if we can get to the next one, which will be 2 months and then 3 months, we would like to get a minimum of 3 months in here to support the both of us. So if anything happens, we will have this ready to go. So we have been always putting $250 in here. Let's do that again today. We have 500 in the bank, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,000. 1, 2, 53, 50. So $1,350 in our emergency fund. It's going along pretty well. By the end of next month, we should be able to reach the next 1,000. So that's great. Next up is my school fees are getting skipped. Next up is my partner's school fees. He has to pay this back to his parents every month. So that's $70, $75 in here. 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 210, 220, 225. And the amount he has to pay back is $300, but I have here the full amount that we've paid back to them. Next up is vehicle maintenance, and it also is negative at the moment. This is non-existent, so please ignore that. It is negative by $65. So we're going to be putting in $70 today, but since we're negative 65, we're actually just going to have $5 in here. All the car stuff just comes out at once. We had the maintenance, so we went to the dealership and got it maintained there. And that was around maybe $300, $400. And then the tires, they were quoting us, we had to get 2 tires repaired, 2 tires completely, 2 new tires put on, because one of them had a puncture and the other one had some issues with the sidewall. It's the first time I think that we've gotten the tires replaced, and obviously it had to be when I got the car, so that's lovely. But they quoted $700 for that, and I thought that was crazy a lot. My partner talked to his workmates, and his workmates recommended another place, so we went to that place. It was literally the same brand, but it was only for $170, like $100 something dollars. So that saved us a lot of money in the end, thank God. Otherwise we'd be very, very much negative, and we'd probably have to pull from the emergency fund. So thank God. We have $5 in there, and hopefully that's the end. We've already done registration, we've already done insurance, we've already done maintenance, and we've done tires. So unless it's an emergency, we will not need anything done for the car anymore for the rest of the year. Great. Now we need to keep saving to save 2,000 again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next up is holiday, and holiday will be getting 30, and I did mention I didn't want to color this in anymore because we keep changing it. So the last amount, which is $30, goes in here. We have 2,000, 20, 40, 50, 60, $2,060 in the holiday sinking fund, getting ready to go for our holiday in November. Lovely. Yeah, so I did want to talk about some things that will change for the next few cash stuffings, or in general the next cash stuffings. I decided to take out a portion of my income and salary sacrifice it because I wanted to take advantage of the lower tax rate. So what I've done is I've just taken $200, and that $200 will go straight into my super fund, and that means that I'm getting $200 less. But you didn't feel that in here because I did get the wellness subsidy, which was $300, and I did put that towards things that were necessary, so thank God that covered all of it. But for the next weeks, it's going to be looking very different. Not very, but a little bit different, because I won't be investing any money at all, although your super fund does invest for you, but obviously it is a little different. But I have thought about it, and I thought it's probably best so that I can reduce my tax as much as I can by putting money in there. It's not a lot. I think I only saved like $35 in tax, but you know what? It's better than nothing, and it reduces my temptation of using that $200, because if I had it, I'd probably spend it on shopping or getting ready for the holiday or something like that. So at least it's out of sight, out of mind, and it's automated, so I don't have to care or worry about that. So you will see a little bit of a difference in the future videos of my cash stuffings. I will have a little bit different categories and all that, but that's normal. As you guys know, the most important thing is pivoting for everything. So yeah, that is all for the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.